in and knock on my door. The fuck. Get in and knock on my door. Yeah, get in and knock on my door. The fuck. Get in and knock on my door. Yeah.
What's up, guys? So today we're doing this different kidogo. Kawaida tumezoea Rave Huncho is music, but today we're dealing with this. This is a Rubik's cube for all those that don't know. So kwanza we start with this. Yangu iko na missing part moja, which is green. Hapa tu. The rest of them ziko sawa, as you can see. So the goal today is to be able to fix one of these. This is a 3-dimensional Rubik's cube. There's many types, so I'm teaching you this one today. So at least by the end of this lesson, unafaa at least uko unajua kufanya any cube, no matter how much imemixiwa ikuje hivi. You can even maybe play with it hivi. At least at the end of the day, itakuwa ni kama bado you never did anything, because you know the basics. You know wapi unachezea, wapi haumove, wapi unamove. We're gonna do it in 2 phases. Phase 1, I will make it bila kukuambia nafanya nini. So at least you'll know that inatengenezeka. That means umse anajua kutengeneza atuchochi. Second part, I will now go step by step. Hivyo, at least know what you're doing, know why you're doing it. At least at the end of the day, we have one goal. So stick around, maybe you'll learn something new. So this is where we'll do the whole project. So tunaanza na mimi nikifanya yote. So first green was missing, mnaona haiko. So this is the whole thing ikiwa solved. So I'm gonna start mixing it up, and as I mix it, there's a song, as you all know, many artists naitwa Rave Huncho. So there's a song called TFTF. It's a new song called like a month ama some weeks old. So hiyo ndio itaimba kwa background as this goes on, because hii part ya kwanza sinimwambia ni phase 2. The first phase I'm not going to explain anything. So as that continues, nitakuwa na fix, and then at the end of it, at least tapata kwa 2 birds with 1 stone. Itakuwa ni kama umesikia ngoma na pia umelearn something new. I hope hakuna kitu nimebakisha hapa sija mix. I think everything iko sawa, it's all mixed up. So yeah, I think kuna mtu anaona pattern yoyote bana, utaniambia kwa comments. Anyway, yeah, let's begin.
It's Rave, by the way. Yeah, get in and knock on my door. The fuck. Get in and knock on my door. Yeah.
We're chilling with the modest producer out here. It's what town and beats, by the way.
Get in and knock on my door. Sipping the lean, but I'm adding a force. Said you will never let go. Now that I'm better, you bugging my phone. Whatever you need, let me know. Whatever you need, I'm a pro. Came for the bottom, I know. I thought about selling the devil my soul. Knock. Hopefully somebody watching. Hopefully turning my dreams to reality. Yeah, cause I've always been working. Nobody topping my energy. Somehow the money don't know that I'm worth it. Hotel telling me she a virgin, so she learning the shit I'm involved in. You on the right track. Never had money in my past. Always be running, but not fast. Taking the time for the life class. Somebody told me it's life chest. Nothing for free, so you grab. Feeling and loaded, I'm half take. Look at it cause I'm a bike fan. Vroom, vroom. Bad bitch is my type. Choosing to do what I know I would like. Just do it like Nike. Said she my only fan last night. Got a ring, no wife. Don't need a cheap hope for the likes. Breaking my heart, waste my time. Ask if I'm doing good, I'm fine. Everybody in the right way, time for the left. Everybody in the same lane, time for the next, yeah. Tired of being the same state, time for the change. Said that the money don't show up alone, time for the fame, hey. Everybody in the right way, time for the left. Everybody in the same lane, time for the next, hey. Tired of being the same state, time for a change. Said that the money don't show up alone, time for the fame. Winning, told them they said that I'm dreaming. I'm taking the drugs, hoping that God will forgive me, cause I'm over sinning. Faking it from the beginning, loving without any feeling. Nobody knows, cause I'm the favorite doctor, yeah, but I'm leaning. Doing another verse, cause I got me a lot to complain. I always retain, feel like I'm metaverse, cause I know there's a version of me, need to attain. Wanna be relevant, like the guy that made it to space. The fuck is his name? I'm thinking it's Elon Mars. At the moment I feel like a lion that don't get the main. I'm feeling irrelevant, celibate. That is the secret that nobody telling you loud. Elevate, you should be ready to let go the bitches to rise. Meditate, life is a mirror, you get a reflection with lag. 28, now that I'm getting the money, they're faking the love. Everybody in the right way, time for the left. Everybody in the...
Yeah, and finally tumemaliza. So this is how it looks even though tulianza. So this is what I'm teaching you today. So now we move on to phase 2. Let's see how long it will take me to teach you. Yeah, well, sasa sahi tunaelezea vile how we do it. So this is it ikiwa solved. We're gonna mix it right now. Making sure that I mix it in a way that hakuna kitu karibu. Don't worry about this. This is just mix tu. Kwa kila mahali iko na kitu different. Well, for someone mwenye anafikiria sijai mix bado sijui, I think kila kitu iko mahali different. The whole idea ni ikuwe na different. These squares zimefuatana so that at least you can see this is gonna work for any setup you have. So however you have viewers, ukiangalia it should just be like unaona tuko na tu na mix ya vitu. Remember this is green regardless of mahali imeenda. So now we start. So the first thing, the centers don't move. Centers ni hizi. Blue, this is yellow, this is green, this is orange. Those are centers. So for purposes of learning, tutaname hizi vitu ndio tujue vile tunafanya. Nikisema move here, una move here. So this is center. We're gonna call this ones corners. Ziko on the right angle mwisho. Kamats kidogo. Corner na corner. These ones for the learning purposes, Miss Drive hizi vitu zinaitwa in reality. So I'm teaching you, this is corridor. It's easier nikikuelezea nikiziita hivyo. So hapa tumesema center, corridor, corner. Hivyo ndo zinaitwa. We choose the center. So for today we'll do this like a house. So how you'll be looking at it ni ikiekelewa chini ni hivyo. But for looking at it vizuri, sasa ukiangalia kama unaiangalia hivi mbele yako, juu ni yellow, chini ni white. So white will be like our floor. We'll build this like a house. Floor, katikati and roofing. So we start with the top. We start with the floor, but we're gonna do this process inaanza huku juu. So yellow becomes our center, but we are supposed to make an X hivi. So yellow iko katikati. We're gonna make white. That's the only thing tunaanza nayo. The white is for this side ya chini. So we are gonna look for a way ya kuweka white na white. Here ina process. Hii ina depend cube yako ilikuja ikiwa aje. So where are the whites? So for example, if I need a white here, it doesn't matter if there's a white here. So like now I need this white, any white here corridor in this face ukiangalia. It's not on a corner, it's not on a center. Centers don't move. Everything else moves. So we need this white ya corridor ikuje hapa. We need all these corridors need a white. So example ni hivyo. We have another white hapa. So tutaki kutoa ile ya kwanza, tunaweza fanya tu hivi. So now we have 1 2, we need 3 4. So we look tuko na nyingine hapa. Tutapandisha hivyo. Hiyo nyingine iko huku chini. So now hiyo haimata. That was my process for this cube yenye nimeshikilia. Yours zinaweza kuwa ziko na huku kwingine na huku hivi na huku. So just find a way to have 1 2 3 4, and it doesn't matter if there's this. It is irrelevant. All we needed was hizi zikikuwa hata kama zote zimekuja white, bora we have an X of whites and center yellow. That is our goal. So the next thing after tumefikisha hapa, you go to each white of these corridors has a side on the side. Like kwa mfano this white has a green on this side. So we'll make sure whatever color ina correspond na hii white on top, hapa kando kuna color fulani. Hii color tutamatch na center ya hiyo color. For instance, hapa tuko na green. So we will need to find a green center. But tusifanye hivi, tutaitoa hapa juu. For now, we only go sideways. Unaona nimeshikilia juu. Hii yellow ndio roof yetu. Chini kumbuka floor ni white. so tunashikilia hivi ndio roof isitokane. We needed those whites kwa corridor. So now we are using white, green. We are looking for a green center, so we turn again. You see, I told you this is green. So when you find a color yenye match, it means we'll have white and a green that corresponds to it. Ukipata iko sawa hivyo, you turn it upside down. Unaona nimeiturn upside down. You'll know it's correct when hapa juu ni yellow, chini ni white, lakini hiyo white imematch na ile white na ile green na ile green. That's how you know umematch kitu vizuri so far. That's the step we are doing sasa for step 1. So we go back up and do the rest of the 3. We have already done one of them. Ishapotea. Don't worry what comes up. Hiyo matter. So now we are on this. Hii red, this white has a red, we need a red here. Tayari ishaji match, so I don't need to scroll around kuangalia. I turn it upside down. Same for the blue, turn it upside down, and the orange zote zilikuwa zishaji match. So tunaeka hivyo. That is step 1. To know that step 1 umecomplete vizuri, when you turn it upside down, now you have an X of white, full whites, mpaka center ni white. And every center has white, white, orange, orange, white, white, green, green, white, white, red, red, and white, white, blue, blue. Doesn't matter huko juu. All we needed was your color hapa na ya center. So our floor is white, our top is yellow. So now that is step 1, tushamalizana nayo. So now we start building. Let's call this foundation. So foundation, maukuta na roof. So we begin there. So in this algorithm, there's a right hand side and left hand side. Personally, I'm left-handed, but I like the right hand side algorithm. So it's up to you to choose which one you'll do, but the game sometimes decides for you. So this puzzle will go from time to time, tutaangalia vile tutapelekwa, but I'll show you both of them. So if this is white, this tells us floor yote ya chini is white. The center tells you the color of that face. These are faces. This is like a whole face. So this being our floor, we'll hold it like this. Tutakuwa tunaiangalia hivi mbele yetu. Don't forget and do this, because that means floor yako imeenda to the side. So floor yako will always be on the bottom side of how you're looking at it. So for this specific one, we are now making the foundation, and this foundation involves a blue face, a red face, and a white face. Meaning hii corner inafaa kuwa na blue hapa, red hapa, na white hapa. In this case hii haikai hivyo. Hii iko na green and orange. So we need blue, red, white. Let's see where we can find it. We are only looking at corners, so tutaangalia everything. Blue, red, white, blue, red, white, blue, red, white. You can see iko huku. Blue, red, white. So we need this one. Tumeshaona ni blue, red, white. We need it to come to this place. Mahali kuna blue, red, na white. So first step. Hapa ndo tunataka ikuje, so we will need it to come hapa juu, so the algorithm will work for us. So all we do is just rotate hii part ya juu yenye hai relate to what we are doing right now. We just need this thing ikuje hapa, so that ishuke hapa chini. When it is on top hapa, the algorithm goes like this. Now this is right hand algorithm. Starts with twende juu, you just lift nusu. So unaona tumetoka hapa chini, you lift hiyo nusu, and then with your index finger of your right hand. This is right hand algorithm, so you start with the right hand. With your index finger right hand, you push your kitu whatever, you push the pattern on top, then you put it down hivyo. Then mkono yako ya left, hiyo index finger ndio itakuwa ya mwisho kumalizia hii process hivyo. That is algorithm ya mkono ya right. Ya left in the same thing, opposite. But now let's do this until we solve kwanza this thing yenye tunataka kufanya. So we needed blue, red, and white. We have blue. Hiyo dice imekuja vizuri hapa, but imeingia vibaya, like it needs to rotate. So to rotate it, it doesn't matter. We do the algorithm as many times as we can mpaka ile color tume aim. Juu si ilikuwa hapa juu, that means itaingia. We do it until it rotates itself. White ikuje chini, blue ikuje hapa because of this face, red ikuje hii side because of this face. So up, skuma, chini, rudisha. Bado. Up, skuma, rudisha, hivyo. Bado, but ime rotate one more time, so I think tuko karibu. Up, skuma, rudisha, hivyo. Bado, I think this is the last one. So unaona tumefanya mara 4 ndio ikakuja. Not all of them will take 4 turns. Some will even take 1. Others will take 3. So it's just something unaangalia. So now we move to the next step. We have blue and we have orange and we have white. We need to do the same for this. So for the purpose of learning, mimi ningegeuza tu hivi niendelee na right hand, but I want to teach you the left one. So we need orange, blue and white. So hapa we need to find orange, blue, white. Orange, blue, white. Orange, blue, white. Orange, blue. Ndio hii huku. Orange, blue and white. So hapa ndio mahali hiko, and we need it to come here. Orange, blue and white. So tunaona mahali hiko na hii mahali tunataka ikuje. So we just rotate this top part. Top part is not playing. We are fixing the basement ama ndo tutaita nini, foundation first. So ikikuja hapa juu, now I'm teaching you the left hand algorithm for this. It's the same thing but opposite. So iangalia tu vizuri uone the difference. You lift up. Now the left hand inapusha kwanza. It pushes in and then you put it back down and then unarudisha na hii mkono. You check. Imeingia lakini haija rotate. So we continue. We continue the algorithm. Bado. Yes, imeingiana. You see this took 5 turns and this one 4 turns. I think I didn't count correctly, but I think so. That means it will always take different numbers. So for purposes of kuzoea, you can do this with your dice several times. Doesn't matter if you're trying to fix, at least zoea the algorithm so you can know how to fix. So now I've taught you about left and right, so I'll just bypass hizi mbio mbio. We need green, orange and white. Green, orange and white. Green, orange and white. So we put it hapa juu and then sasa hiyo ni ile algorithm nimeenda tu mbio, ndio hiyo imeingiana. And hapa we need green, red and white. Tari iko hapo, we just need to turn it. So ni the same algorithm mpaka ingie. So now you'll realize that as long as foundation iko correct, chini flow imejifix, because all whites are facing down, all colors are on their place. So far I would say tumemaliza chini. Whatever we do, we will not disrupt the foundation. So now we move to katikati. So all katikatis, you'll see the thing nilikuwa nakwambia about color. Kama hapa ni green, hii face yote ni green. Kama hapa ni orange, hii face yote ni orange. So in this specific place, we need to change hii ikuwe na green hii side na orange hii side. It doesn't have any other color. Corridors only have 2 colors, ya hii side na ya hiyo side. Haina juu na chini, iko katikati. So we need green, orange, green, orange, green, orange, green, orange, green, orange. So sioni mahali, so lazima iko mahali huku juu imeboeka. Green, orange, ndio hii. Iko na green na iko na orange, no other color. That means hiyo inafaa kukuja hapa. Na iko huku juu, iko huku. Unaona mahali iko. So first you bring it to the you look at the green orange thing. So unaona hii green ndio iko juu, orange ndio inatuangalia. That means if we hold it correctly means your flow is white. If we hold it correctly, you'll see that orange is looking at you. That means turn it to the orange place. Ndio hii. So sasa tume align na orange mwenzake. So now we look at the color that is on top. We have green on top. Where is green? Green is not on our right side. Green is on our left side. So when we hold it like this, green iko on our left. So for it to come, tunataka ikuje hapa. If green is on our left, this thing we take it to the right. I hope umeelewa. If color yenye tuna fix kwa corridor, if orange iko on this side inatuangalia, we align it to the center. The color on top is the other color yenye itakuwa imeboda nayo, which is green in our case. So green tukihold hivi mali tumealign, green goes to our left side. Ndio hii green niliwaambia hii stuff ni green. So that means if face yote ni green, hii kitu ikikuja hapa, it will be green on this side, orange on this side. So this green, as long as it's going to the left, we turn it to the right like this. So you've turned it once. the green, the chip, the whatever thing that we are trying to put imeenda huku na sisi tunaenda huku. So now that we are fixing, as we hold it like this because of the position yenye tulikuwa nayo, the side we are now fixing, we need it to come hapa. So we will start the algorithm side ya left. The first algorithm niliwafunza, we will just do it once, and then see, we are holding like this looking at orange. The other color we are fixing is green, so we just turn the way tumeshikilia to the green side and do the right hand algorithm. Ukifanya 1-1, don't overdo, don't do many times, you'll realize that imejileta. Now your orange has an orange, like a, let's call it a corridor. We have orange orange, green green. So that's the step for fixing this corridor. So now on this side of the corridor we need a green again that will border with red. It must exist iko mahali, ndio hii imejificha huku. So for the purpose of kutoa kitu mahali imejificha, I'm going to teach you that because you will face some of those. Like saizi niko na option, naweza amua ni fix hii yenye iko ready kwenda kwa mahali kwake, but I want to teach you kama kitu iko hapa kuitoa. Let's say zote zimefixika and you needed one na imejifix vibaya hivi, so we need to remove this ikuje hapa. So we will need first kuitoa ikuje mahali huku juu, either of these corridors hapa juu, so that we can bring it, do the same process kuileta on the side again. Tari iko in the wrong side. So for this we'll not align nothing, we'll just do the same process aimlessly, but we will do it on the side yenye iko na shida. So we will do the algorithm like we were trying to fix that place. Turn to the side, do the algorithm. So tumeitoa hapa sasa, but iko somewhere huku juu. Let's see, we needed red and green, red and green, red and green, red and green, red and green. Ndio hii imeenda in one of the places. So now we do the same process again. Red and green, we come, we align it with the side yenye natuangalia, which for us is red. The side yenye tunataka kufix nayo pia ni green. Green is on our right side. So remember, kama inaenda right side, tunapeleka to the opposite side. So for this one, we'll push it to this side. And remember, the side we are fixing is our right, so we'll start the algorithm that side. Alafu that way. So you see it's fixed. So now at least this one provided a chance to learn on the kama iko hii side ama kama tunapeleka hii side. So now the remaining two I'll just rush by, at least you'll be able to understand uskono na kama na float mbio mbio. So this is orange, blue is on this side, so we just take it opposite and imejieka. And now we need red blue ndio hii huku juu. So naona kama hii nisipo align hizi, I needed this blue to be facing down for it to align on blue, but since red ndio inatuangalia, we'll turn it to red. Remember that, always align and then angalia unaipeleka wapi. Hii blue inafaa na meaning tunacheza na hii joint, so make sure hii kitu imeenda mbali. Algorithm ni hiyo. So now if you've completed all 4 of the corridors, you'll realize ground floor na katikati we are complete. Tumebaki tu juu. So now juu, in our scenario it's a bit easier because nimefika juu nikapata we have a straight line. So for the purpose of this video, I'll give you the worst case scenario. This is not the worst case scenario, this is a good scenario. So just a minute, sitaki kukukoroga, nikupatie njia rahisi. So let's assume, yes, let's assume uko tu na kitu kama hii. So we are still in the same place. Floor ya kwanza na ya pili, we are done, we are on the top. So the goal of this top side is to be able to create a cross hivi. Unakumbuka tu create cross ya whites? No, now we are creating yellow cross. So we need yellow, yellow, yellow and yellow, yellow. Zivukane tu hivi. There's no other colors. We just need yellow like this, and it doesn't matter if we get extras. All we need is just easy. They make X ya yellow. That's the goal. So if you look at this, we are missing hapa, we are missing hapa. So in this scenario, I know that if I have 1 2, hii ya tatu itakuja hapa. It's just part of the knowledge of the game. If I was to do it like this, hii green ndio itakuja hapa, haitanisaidia. If I was to do it like this, hii orange itakuja hapa. If I do this, hii yellow itakuja hapa unless I do with this hand. So I'm teaching you right hand algorithm. Many people in the world are right-handed, so this is easier for you guys. But I'm left-handed, so anybody who is left-handed, you can learn this too. So see kitu complicated. So in this scenario, you're holding it vile unashikilianga kawaida. Flow ni white, remember, yellow ni roof. All the time calibrate hivyo, keep feel ni kama umeishika vibaya, confirm what is your flow. So yellow, we want it to make an X hivi juu. So the first step, hold any face, like I'm choosing this face mimi. So remember, white is your flow. So in this face that you're looking at, you'll just rotate it halfway. So naona nime rotate halfway, meaning if white was my flow, my half white flow imeenda on the side. And so the side that the white iko, don't touch the other side. Unaona this thing was facing down. I did not do this. Otherwise, if I want to play with this side, itaharibu hii white. So it's facing down, I decided to turn this way, ndio nilete hii yellow hapa, bila kuharibu hizi whites. So I want you to understand that. Turn hivyo sideways, do the algorithm your right. If your whites are on the left, do the algorithm with your right hand, so you don't mess that side up. Nimefanya one algorithm, and the only way I know bado ijaisha, but I'm teaching you, so I will act like sijajua kama imekuja or not, which I know ijakuja. So I'll just put this back after every algorithm. That means my whites are full, flow 1 and flow 2 ziko sawa, lakini I'm checking on top to see if my X imekuja. So far I only have one line. So that means I will have to do again to make the other line. Now I want to remind you that in the scenario that maybe utakuja hapa juu kama saa zile that time I found already a line, nime bypass, so I can show you how to create the line like in the start. Unaweza ikosa, unaweza ipata, unaweza ikosa, unaweza pata hata ukifika hapa juu you have the X ready. So for this purpose I'm teaching you how to create that line ndio uione. So now if you have the line, let's say the line came ukiwa umeshikilia hivi, so unaona the line is straight to you, ukiwa umeshikilia hivi the line is straight. So all you do, you can decide to turn this, or you, in the event iko hivi, you can decide to just turn your cube. Bora don't mess chini ni wapi, juu ni wapi, just turn sideways, no problem. At this point there's no problem. So all you want is to have this line go across hivi, isiende straight na wewe hivi. So ikiwa imeenda across, repeat the algorithm. Nimefanya only one time of the full algorithm and I brought it back down. The whites are full, flow 1 and 2 iko sawa. So tukikuja juu, that one algorithm imekuja ikaongeza one more X. So now we have a full X of yellows. That's all we wanted. So now after that, all these yellows have a cutting, like it's a corridor cube. So this idea e cube, for example, kama hii yellow iko na green hapa, so we make sure this green matches, it can move peke yake hivi. Don't mess with these fixed parts sahi. So you can turn your cube hivi, land on a green. So hii ime match green, so there's a chance hizo zingine hazija match, so we check green. Unaona kama hii blue, nikipeleka hii kwa blue itatoa hii green. So we look for at least two colors zenye zime match. In this case we only have one color, so we can switch again, tuangalie which color ikikuja color mbili zina match, tunaenda tu nayo. Kama sasa nikiweka blue, nikimatch blue na orange, red na green zimeamua Sara. So in this case there's still a right side and a left side. All these steps by there's gonna right and left, it's the same thing, just that in apply differently. So if we have blue and we have orange zime match, and we have two more colors, hii na hii hazija match, so it's good to have them together. Inaweza kuwa ime match hii side na hii side ziko wrong. You will do this step yenye na kufunza sahi 2 times, so that the first time zikuwe disoriented, ndio utafute colors mbili zenye zitakuwa zimekaribiana. In our case we have color mbili. So if I have color mbili and I want to use my right hand algorithm, I will have matched color, and then I will stand exactly after the matched one. The first one yenye iko miss nitashikilia hivi. I will do the algorithm with my right. It's a different one, I'll show you. Nitaifanya na my right hand. But if I wanted to use my left hand, I will look at hii imematch, so I will go to the last one yenye imematch, and this one is the first one with an error on this side. I will do the left one. So it depends na unataka kufanya gani. So in this scenario I will do, mimi na prefer right. So ya kwanza yenye iko fixed, ya kwanza yenye iko na error, we start with that one. So you lift up half towards you. So unaona hii white imeinuka, stingo inatuangalia, ilikuwa chini nikainua tu hivi. Remember, white is our flow. So ilikuwa hapa, juu ni yellow, so I just lifted it towards me. Now because I'm doing the right hand, I'll push it once hivyo, once peke yake, then bring it down. Najua usha tense, maybe una feel itaenda vibaya, so no, this is how it's done. Vile nimerudisha chini, I'm not bringing it back. I'll push it one more time and then lift it up. Now remember, I pushed twice, so I'll bring it one time, second time, so that the whites will align and bring it down. Now I don't know kama umeelewa. And when now that tuko hivi, I will try look at hizi colors za katikati if they're matching ama zimeruka tena. So you can see we have red. Yeah, so sorry, something came up, so I'm back. Something came up, it could disrupt video, but this is where we're at. Blue imematch na blue, orange imematch na orange, green, and so on and so forth, red. So in the event maybe the step haijaonekana vizuri, I'm repeating this last process so that I can teach you in case maybe the video wasn't clear the first time. Ime break hapo, so don't worry about kenye nafanya. I'm just repeating a step so that at least tuweze kuelewa. So we're back here. Red is matching. We already made this top part, tulikuwa tusha clear hapo. So we were matching these corridors. We have red on this side, we have this one is orange, high match. This one is green, high match. This one is blue, doesn't match, so we can't work with one color. We can, but we will have to repeat. So first make sure umeangalia kama ngapi zina match. In our scenario we have green and orange, we don't have blue, we don't have red. So these are the colors we need to work with and solve them. So if we remember, I said kama unataka kufanya side ya right, how you do it, and kama unataka kufanya side ya left, how you do it. So the first time nimeonyesha na hii mkono ya right. So now I'm redoing it, but I'll redo with mkono ya left. So in this case we have side chani sishike vibaya, mnaweza confuse. Chini is white, top is yellow. So we have an orange that is fixed, we have a green that is fixed. Our first error on the right side is this is blue, doesn't match the blue. So since tunataka kutumia, if it was this way tungetumia mkono ya right like the first time, but since hii side iko fixed na hii side iko fixed, which we can see iko sawa, so our first error iko huku na huku. But if we hold it like this and we turn it to the first error sasa we'll use on this side we will use our left hand, which is this. So I'll show you how the algorithm goes. You go up, it's just the same thing lakini opposites. So we go up, you push it, your side sasa ni mkono ya left inasukuma, you put it down, you push again, that's the second time, and then you lift up again. Now your right hand returns that thing twice because tuli push twice. White zimematch, take it down. So now after you do that, you check kama zimerudiana vizuri ama zimedesorient zote. So now we have red. Let's find a red center. Red center imematch na hiyo corridor. This side the same time blue matches, orange does, and green does. So now that means tumemalizana na corridors and centers, matching them. And juu tushapiga X. So what we are left with are this corners za roof. We still call this roof ndo tuelewe haraka. So all we need at this point sasa kwanza ni to have the right thing on top. Kama hapa tuko na green side, orange side, and we have yellow side, we just need that cube hapa. We will rotate them later, but tunataka tu green, orange, yellow hapa juu. Do we have green, orange, yellow? Ndio hii huku. So in this case we will do an algorithm that brings this cube hapa, but because it is on our left side haitawahi kuja as long as tunaitaka on the right side. Ingekuja kama ingekuwa huku kwenye hatuko, it's on the back side of the cube. Lakini since it is already on our left, it means hatutawahi fikia. We will need to do the left one ndio tuitoe hapa. So the left one is done this way. Now I hope umeelewa, but I will still explain, don't worry. So ina involve kuinua juu, kusukuma na mkono ya juu, then unairudisha, then unairudisha. See, we've done that before. So that's mostly what we are going to be doing at this level size. So ukiangalia vizuri, you will have to match back. Now we have green, we have red, za katikati ziko sawa. So we were still on this plane, let's call it plane ama face, whatever. So hapa we still need green, orange, but at least haiko on this side of our cube. So now we can do the algorithm many times until we bring it hapa. Then we will do your left until we bring your left hapa. Once moja imeingia, leave that side. So now we need green, orange and yellow, and we don't have it here, so we will do the algorithm na mkono ya right. We are fixing the right side as we hold it like this. So up, peleka away, up, peleka away, rudisha, rudisha. It's a bit different but similar. Okay, angalia tu vizuri. And you return. Make sure all the time you match ya katikati. So if you look correctly, we have this corner image fix iko sawa, and this process does not mess anything. You can see everything iko sawa. We're only left with a few number of them. So we need green, we need red, and we need yellow on this corner. It's not the one, so we will do the algorithms as at this side. Up, push it away. Up, push it back. Try tumetoa hii huku. We put this down, and then we return it back. Imerudi. So we return this. Make sure green imematch. Tukiangalia, we need red, green and yellow. This cube is correct. It's red, green and yellow. Imebaki tu kugeuzwa kidogo. That's not a problem today. Hii step ni ya kuileta tu mahali yake, mahali inafaa kukua tu. So kama iko sawa, we don't need the algorithm anymore. We will just check the others. The others pia ziko sawa. We need red, blue and yellow. We have red, blue and yellow. We just need to rotate it. That's okay. Same to this side. Blue, orange and yellow. We have blue, orange, yellow. So hii ni kurotate. The other one was already fixed, so we don't mind. So now remember when I said the floor is white and yellow is the top. So as long as tusha fix imebaki kurotate, you just rotate the house upside down. So now tumeshikilia ni kama yellow ndio floor. Don't worry. Yellow is still the roof, lakini in this step we hold it upside down, so that remember wakati tulikuwa tuna fix zile za huko chini, the algorithm we used to do, that's what we need to make sure tu tumegeuza hizi. Kumbuka tukifanya tunasema tunarudia tena. One was going 4 times, the other one 5 times. So we are doing until our new flow is yellow in this step. So we need all these yellows to ziende side ya flow. So we will be doing paka tuone yellow imekuja, the same process. So naona tumemaliza only one step to have yellow under us. Don't worry about these mixtures. As long as umemaliza the algorithm one step na yellow imeangalia chini, that means this corner is set. So you just turn that corner like that floor yenye iko chini peke yake, the one we were fixing. Turn it until you find one that doesn't match, e.g. red, and this one is just plain. So we have to make sure yellow yake imeangalia chini. Naona nafanya side ya right peke yake because that's the side yenye tuna fix. Now we have red full and we have yellow looking down. So this side hatufai kugeuza cube, we only turn this. So tumemaliza red, yellow iko hapa. So you turn it again, look for another anomaly. Kama hapa tuko na blue, this guy is joking. So we just do the algorithm until we have yellow looking down. So naona yellow imeangalia chini, we have blue and hii side imeendelea vizuri orange. So now we turn this tuko sawa. So we turn until it matches this. We turn it until it matches green. So ukiangalia sasa When you turn it to match green, you're left with nothing other than the perfect cube. Remember, this was green. So I know this was not easy. I know this was not some, kitu unaweza amkia tu ufanye, but if you have a cube, this helps. It helps to fix it while watching so that you know how to do it. Usimake mistake ya kukram, si kitu rahisi hivyo, but ni fun. Once you do your first cube, you'll love it.
Get in and knock on my door. The fuck. Get in and knock on my door. Yeah.